Hello guys, so this is a practical example of how to place a trade order. So first of all, you have to log in, which is the first important step. So after that, you click on invest to fund your account. So you have to fund your Trade Life account. You input the amount you want to fund, then you process it, confirm with your PIN. So you are back to the dashboard. You click on Trade Life and then access whichever equity you want to buy. You have to look through. By then you might have in mind the equity or share you want to buy, so you click on it. When you do that, you see all the details under that particular equity. So for this one, the indicators we have there are the buy price, buy volume, sell price, sell volume. So let's try to explain what these indicators mean. So when you take the buy price, it is the minimum price demanders are willing to pay at that particular time period in question. So the time period in question is 2:37 p.m. GMT on 20th January 2026. So at that particular time, demanders are willing to buy each share for 0.66 pesos. In that particular time period, the buying volume was 206k unit of what? Of shares. Then the sell price, so it is the maximum price suppliers are willing to offload per share on the market. So what suppliers are willing to offload per share is 0.69 pesos. So a difference of 0.03 between the selling price and the buying price. So because supply falls short of demand, that is, demand is way higher than supply, it has driven the price, or suppliers are willing to sell at a higher price than that of what uh, demanders are willing to buy. Basically, the sell volume is the quantity of units sold at that particular time period we are talking about. When you scroll down a bit, you see a bit of statistics regarding that particular equity. So there will be statistics like the volume traded so far in a day. Unfortunately, I could capture that part. So basically, this is what indicators mean. So proceed with our buy option. So we are buying, we click on buy and patiently wait for the next interface to pop up. So this one, you see the unit price, that is price per share, your available funds, and then the quantity you want to buy. So you have to input the quantity you want to buy. If it is 100 shares, 1,000 shares, 2,000, then you do so. So when you input the number of shares you want to buy, you see the quantity, the current market price, and then the charges. The charges is the brokerage commission. So that's what your broker takes as commission on your transaction. Then the estimated amount will be given. So this is a function or depends on the quantity you bought and the unit price. So it will give you the total amount you must pay for that particular shares. And then you see a note under, which is a consideration adjustment to cater for 10% upward price movement. So that 10% is included in the estimated consideration or amount. So the reason for the 10% is that when you place the order and there is a price change, that is an upward movement or an increase in price before your order gets executed, that 10% will be used to cater for that. So in case the price doesn't change, then the 10% will be refunded back. So that is, it will be paid into your Trade Life account. You get it? Then when you draw down the place order button, you see that your order is being processing. So it's been submitted. So when it submits, then you will get a notification of uh, your order being submitted successfully. So now after this, your order then goes into your order history. So it will be there until there is a match between what you opted to buy and what someone too is willing to sell. You get it? Before in our previous submissions, we made mention that before a trade can be successful, there must be a match between what a seller is willing to sell and what a buyer is willing to buy. So if I'm willing to buy 1,000 shares and there is someone who is willing to sell 1,000 shares, then that means there's a match. The broker will find a match and then make sure the transaction is done successfully. Until then, your order will be indicating processing in your order history. So until your broker finds someone who who is willing to sell what you opted to buy, your order will still be in the order history processing. So it takes your order is valid until 30 days. So if there is no match between what you opted to buy and then 30 days elapses, your order will be cancelled. So the amount you used to purchase the shares will be refunded into your Trade Life account. But once the order goes through, then the processing will now change to what? Completed. So in your order history, the processing will change to completed. So that means your order has successfully been what? Executed. So when your order is being executed and it indicates completed in your order history, it will take 3 working days for your shares to appear on your portfolio. Basically, this is what I just explained. So when you click on order history, you see all the orders. So when it's through processing, you can cancel the order at any point in time. If you want to cancel the order, when you click on that particular transaction, you see the details. So you see cancel order. So when you click on cancel, it will be cancelled. Then the money will be paid into your Trade Life account.